Yeah,
Yeah.
drive safe, drive responsibly, and don't zip like an airplane. I'm very happy to share that it's something which has saved me a lot of money. There was a time when I was stranded at 9 p.m. in South Delhi, and MG refused roadside assistance to me. Hi, my name is Asim Gupta. So I'm an MG ZS EV owner. I've had it for about a year and a half, and my experience with it has been mixed bag of goodies. I'm an entrepreneur myself and very environment conscious, which is what enabled my decision to buy this beautiful vehicle. Essentially, I had a Benz, which gave me an average of 9 to 10 kilometers per liter, and due to its engine, and I was thinking of replacing it with the Delhi government kicking the 10-year ban on diesel vehicles in. It was a but natural choice for me to buy something which is top of the line in terms of technology. I did not want to experiment with a very top end model with this technology, so I chose a premium vehicle like the MG, but not a super premium vehicle. I'm very happy to share that it's something which has saved me a lot of money, a lot of time, and also a lot of inconvenience in terms of refueling. I go home every day, I put my car on charge, and it's good to go in the morning. The vehicle, while the company promised me close to 350 kilometers, it only gives me something about 150 due to my driving. Uh, the average on this vehicle is something about 5.5 units per kilowatt, 5.5 kilometers per unit, I would say. This is MGZS EV's first model, and the battery size I think is around 40 units. So with a 5.5 average, it gives me around 220 kilometers. With the city, and if you kick the AC in, it goes lower. And I am very, very concerned about my battery life the most, because when I bought the vehicle, it was showing me a higher range, and it has been steadily decreasing. MG, I would say, is a very good company when it comes to their dealership network. However, when we go back to the parent company, I would say they need to work on their RSA. There was a time when I was stranded at 9 p.m. in South Delhi, and MG refused roadside assistance to me. They also tried to hand me out 1,500 rupees, which never came though, to take care of my worries, which I found very offensive. And I would say it's a new technology, so there's a lot of joy in it. However, MG as a company needs to understand that they're selling a vehicle worth 26.5, 27 lakh rupees. And they need to really care about their customers. See that my vehicle currently has a 89% charge, and it shows me a range of 229 kilometers. So the range is definitely a problem on this vehicle, and it's ever decreasing. And since it's ever decreasing, I am worried if MG is going to take care of the same during the 5-year warranty that they've given. I would also like to say that the vehicle, while it does have a warranty of 5 years, I would believe that MG will honor its commitment for the same, because there was an incident where I was stranded, and they committed to me that they will compensate me for the inconvenience, which was a bit insulting, but then again, they did even come through on that. So while the company has made a product which is very comfortable to be in, at the same time, when it comes to their commitment, I'm a bit concerned whether they will live up to it or not. Now, coming down to the vehicle's strengths and weaknesses, the body, I would say it is something that requires durability, both in terms of strength as well as in terms of the strength of its paint job, considering that we're in a populous city and small bumps by two-wheelers or wanting to like risk explores are pretty normal. I'm comparing it to my Mercedes-Benz, which probably makes me a bit unreasonable. But then again, my father has a Skoda, which is less expensive than this, but has a better paying job. So I do believe that they've not done justice to the vehicle by putting a very shoddy pay job on it. Maybe also because it's an Aster which is of the premium model on which they fixed an EV battery and taken it out as a brilliant way to enter the EV market. But then again, I'm a consumer. I'm loving the new technology, and but hating the way it's been rolled out. Now we come down to what's so beautiful about my car. Well, it has the kick, as you can see. So it's definitely fun to be on a highway or when you are in a rush, or you want to like be the first one off the red lights. It's pretty good. Also, it makes you literally feel like you have the engine minus the time which is required for ignition, and gives you a cut and makes you feel very confident that you can even overtake an Audi. So this is a fun car. My friends call it Funmobile simply because it's silent, it's light to drive, and it reminds us of the golf carts. Only thing is, this is a proper car. With respect to me advising other people to adopt EVs, I would say yes, it's definitely a better choice. Even though the bulk of the country's power is produced in captive power plants right now, then again, we are going a lot towards solar, and well, which is very evident by the amount of investment the country is doing with it. Secondly, there are concerns that lithium itself is not such a safe product, but it's definitely better than having an IC engine, which is unhealthy and taking out smoke in the air. Moreover, it also makes people more conscious towards the fact that they have a limited battery, so they become more conservative in the way they're spending the energy in their batteries. Teaches you how to be responsible rather than just go to a petrol pump and boost up your tank. You have to actually go find a place to charge a vehicle. Regarding the EV infrastructure in the company, it's coming up. I mean, I have driven this vehicle to Shimla and back, Dehradun and back, the Chandigarh and back multiple times. Sariska and back, beautiful place, but natural reserve. Where else? A little bit more, and I've done around 603 kilometers on it. If I'm saving close to 9 rupees a kilometer compared to my previous vehicle, you could probably pretty much say I've saved close to 3.25 lakhs. Add to that the time and everything else, it's a beautiful bike. With respect to this vehicle, I'd probably say it's an early technology, and since MG is a Chinese manufacturer, you can expect Chinese business principles to be there. Very good. Also, I would pretty much say that the engineering is on point in the vehicle. The suspension is excellent. The acceleration is also good. It's got a beautiful moonroof. If the style look makes you want to sit in the back seat and literally enjoy the sky. So that's it. The vehicle itself is beautiful from the inside. It doesn't let you drive till the time you put on your seatbelt, which is a beautiful feature that they bought a wired CarPlay system, which I believe they could have done for a wireless one. I think it's just a minor software and hardware upgrade that they should probably allow that to happen in the future road. It's got a nice air conditioner on it as well. Good enough for the summer days. Very nice dealership network. They're very polite. They do want the service for seal is also impeccable. Everything is good about it, and I also happen to test drive other EVs such as the Audi e-tron. You feel like you're pretty much driving a jet. Like, it sounds like that also. Like when you're taking off, the whirring of the engines over there, the motors, sounds pretty much like that, and he can steer a lot. And the beautiful part about it is the automatic deceleration, which ensures that you do not need to brake so much. And it's just a very, very fun drive when you do not have to brake. And the vehicle just accelerates on its own. Good. Well, with respect to the public charging infrastructure which is available, I'd say if you're in a metro, it's not really a problem. Even if you're commuting from a satellite town to a metro, you can probably charge it at home, charge it in your office, and still enjoy the benefits of the EV. But coming down to the costs, I still remember that the first camera phone which I was aware of was the Nokia 6600. It used to come at a price as 60,000 rupees, whereas the average mobile phone was pretty much 1/5 of the cost of that, or lesser. Now the average camera phone is around 5,000-6,000 rupees if you look at the entry model. And so it's an early adopter cost that you get. You get to enjoy the technology far before anybody else, and since you're doing that, you have to pay a little bit extra, but look at the benefits of it. I don't have to waste time at a petrol pump. I do not need to, let's say, pay for the fuel. But the only thing I do visit a petrol pump is for getting my nitrogen sentence dials. Along with that, probably if I want to visit a 24/7 grab a bite. The cost savings are pretty much there. The time savings are there. I'd say it's a go. So if you're driving around 100 kilometers a day on an average like me, with just 3,000 kilometers a month, if you're spending 8 rupees a kilometer, 70 rupees a kilometer, that works out to around 3 into 70, 21,000 rupees. So, and with this, you can probably kick it to like 4 grand or lesser, including public charging infrastructure. Financially, it makes sense. The experience, it makes sense. The only thing left is the manufacturer. We could probably go with an MG. It's a beautiful vehicle, no matter what the flaws are. I do not expect much out of the RSA. I still have to get those $1,500 for it.
And costing of this MG and everything?
This vehicle costed me 26.5 lakhs.
And when did you take this delivery?
I took the delivery in October 2021.
It's been 2 years. Or 2 years. 1.5. 1.5. Yeah. In 1.5 years, you drove around 40,000 kilometers.
Absolutely.
And what are the challenges you told? Like you mentioned, you went Dehradun and you came back. And what were the challenges if someone want to travel the plan or something? How did you plan your travel?
I generally plan when I'm having my breakfast these days. I really enjoy the aloo puri at a restaurant called Moorchand, which is on the Delhi-Dehradun highway. Unfortunately, I've not been able to have my favorite aloo puri over there simply because the owner over there is yet to make a decision on EV charging. And the other place that I do enjoy is a place where there's a very nice Haldiram and a McDonald's. So I like the Haldiram over there, and then again, the premise owner over there also does not really enjoy what to put EV charging there. I think the place's name is Namaste. So I have to plan where I have my breakfast and where I stop, simply because I want to top up my vehicle while I'm having my breakfast. So the challenge on the highway is that you can't be driving at 60. When the manufacturer tells you how much the vehicle can run, they're saying it on the basis of you driving at an average speed of 60. not turning left and right, having your AC off, not having your radio, not braking, blah, blah, blah. So you have to charge it on the way. And in case the charger is occupied, then you have to wait. Secondly, there are challenges with charging etiquette as well. There's certain people who will come, if you're not near your vehicle, press the emergency brake, take out the charger or the altar, and put it into theirs. And then there are also people who come and who pick fights over that I was here first, no matter if your vehicle is parked, what the other person says. And you really don't want to get into an altercation while you're out with a family and friends, or you're on a highway trying to get work done. For certain people, it's a way of life, but for certain peace-loving people, it's just pain in the neck where you have ill-considered people around. So you have to open yourself up to these things. Fact of the matter, choose when you're driving after locating the close EV stations. Locate EV stations and the alternatives when you're going. Plan out your travel, and you will pretty much get anyway. I heard of a gentleman going from Kanyakumari to Lakhs, and it was pretty inspiring and inspired a lot of confidence. However, do keep in mind that when I bought this vehicle, there was a time when I was stalled on the Dehradun highway because the connector up front would not take the charge. So my car, I had to stand on the highway. Chacha was very hospitable to let me be over there. I missed out a very important industry meeting. My vehicle was towed to Dehradun after we were 7 hours. It was towed at around 10 p.m. at night by NG. They offered to give me a hotel room, which I really did not want. And along with an apology, that's all they did. And
While buying a car, like when you decided like I'll buy this MG, you had that people call that range anxiety. How did you? Like,
well, all we looked at since we have our workplaces in Dehradun, all I care about was that it isn't done to Dehradun. And when I bought it, and my dad's driver couldn't take it from Delhi to Dehradun, and it did not have the range for it, it got passed on to me. And when it got passed on to me, I did enjoy the vehicle because firstly I was driving it in the city. Secondly, I was more patient, wherein I would factor in half an hour more into my travels. And range anxiety is not actually anxiety, it's bringing intelligence, so that you don't land up with a product which doesn't meet your needs. You don't want buyer's remorse in the end. So MG with this model didn't kick it. They did optimize it later on, but then again, you gotta be polite and nice to your customers. You can't just like be unconcerned and make promises that you don't deliver, give warranties that you don't expect to give up. But it is that, and I am a bit scared with this vehicle as well because it has internet in it, and all the vehicle reports and the data is going to MG real time. You never really know as to what all data they're collecting right now. This has a microphone in it. I really don't know with the internet and everything what sort of like regulations are there on MG to like not pick up on my conversations and not to control the car. So there are regulations which are required in terms of internet-driven vehicles, especially electric vehicles, where the engine can be switched on and switched off electronically, and where everything else can be done. These vehicles are prone to hack it, the way I look at it.
okay.
So if I go very much back in time, I'd say that the whole conventional vehicles would meet security needs. However, there's a massive security concern with respect to electric vehicles, especially those which are connected to the internet, because you never really know if Swiss banks can get hacked and national databases can get hacked. Then this is just a car.
Can MG ZS in this car be the people's first car?
I'll
Second
probably
is-
say buy a Tata.
The Tata.
Hindustani.
Recently I reviewed this Tata Tigor EMI. So that has Gen 3, this Gen 3 generation, right? But when I googled about this car, because while I'm making a video, they said that this regeneration is like not too good comparatively to like other vehicles. Do you have any point on it?
Well, Tata is a very, very intuitive company. It's a bit big and old. However, then again, they do make fabulously durable products. And when they do make fabulously durable products, they take a lot of time in making. And it's not thought involved. Profiteering is not the only thing that such a company is looking for. And they've been around for a very long time. I myself have had multiple Tata vehicles in my family. One thing that comes across is durability. Number two is also the fact that they've got a very wide dealership network, excellent RSA. So when it comes to a new technology, which has been so nicely adopted by Tata, I would say, both Tata, it's Indian. Secondly, I would also say that I'm looking forward to Mahindra's range. We got the KUV coming out. Then the other vehicles also down the line. I heard Suzuki has around 6 models planned for 2024, which is not too far away. So go with the Indian company which has a wide dealership network. Go for an Indian company which knows what the temperament of Indian consumers are, not for the Chinese company which makes promises and doesn't fulfill it. And that'll be about it, I have seen.
Yes. So yeah, thank you so much. Any last words for general EV thing to tell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
drive safe, drive responsibly, and don't zip like an airplane.
Hey, bye bye.